Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to unbox the Oppo F21 Pro, and this is a new mid-range phone from Oppo which is costing around 53,000 PK on Pakistan market. In this price range we have 8GB of RAM with 128GB of internal storage. And guys, and these are the main highlighting feature of the Oppo F21 Pro, and this phone has a ultra sensing selfie with IPX4. This phone also has a bokeh flip portrait. We also have 33W fast charging, and this phone has the 4500 mAh battery size. This phone also has a RAM expansion. This phone also has a micro lens, which is a really unique thing on this phone which we don't see before in this price range. Also, on the color I have is a sunset orange color. So now let's quickly unbox the Oppo F21 Pro. Now let's see that what this Oppo has to offer in this phone. And this phone is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 processor, which is based on 6nm architecture. Yes, and the processor on this phone is not the fastest, but in this price range we should get a Dimensity 920 processor on this phone, or a Dimensity 900 like the Infinix 05G. When you open the box, inside of this, and you can see we black box. Now let's see what else we get and other than the phone. And the first thing, we have a simulation tool. Also we have quick start guide as well as a warranty card. We also have a soft silicone case, as you can see. Also here is the Oppo F21 Pro in the sunset orange color. And again, and these are the main highlighting feature of the Oppo F21 Pro. Let me remove the plastic. Here is the Oppo F21 Pro looks like in the sunset orange color, and you can see, I gotta say, and the orange color of this phone looks absolutely beautiful. Frame of this phone is completely flat, which gives a more premium feel over any other smartphone in this price range. Also on the back we have leather dye finish. The frame of this phone is made up of plastic. So now let's quickly boot this phone up. Now let's see what else we get and other than the phone. And the first thing, we are getting a charger, which is must thing. Yes, we have a charger in the box. Now let's see the ampere rating, and guys you can see that, and this is a 33W fast charger. That's really good thing. We also have a cable, which is a USB type C to USB A cable, as you can see. No headphones inside the box, and you can see. So now let's put all these things to the side. Now let's look at the Oppo F21 Pro. And guys, now let's see the physical overview of this phone. On the bottom we have a speaker, USB type C port, main microphone, as well as a headphone jack. So on the left hand side we have volume up and volume down rocker, as well as a SIM tray. So now let's look at the SIM tray on this phone, and you can see you can use one microSD card with a 2 nano SIMs at the same time. It is a full-fledged SIM slot. On the top we have a noise cancellation microphone. On the right hand side we have power on a button. On the back we have triple cameras. We have 64 megapixel main camera, then we have a 2 megapixel depth sensor and a 2 megapixel microscope lens on this phone, which we don't see in this price range before. Also, and you can see around this camera we have a ring on this phone, so which will light up if you're charging this phone or if you have a notification. Now let's talk about the display of this phone. On the front we have 6.4 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate. On the front we also have a Corning Gorilla Glass version 5. On the left hand side we also have a punch hole on this phone, and the bottom chain, it is also really big on this phone. So now let's quickly set up this phone up and then we will continue. And guys, and here is the first boot of the Oppo F21 Pro, and you can see. And guys, in the first impression about the display quality, I have to say that we have AMOLED display on this phone, and the colors looks everything really nice on this phone. So first let me go to the settings, and now let's see Android version on this phone. About device, this phone is running on Android 12. That's really good thing. We are getting Android 12 on this phone. Android 12 is here on this phone. This phone also running on ColorOS version 12.1. Now let's see the internal storage on this phone. We have 128GB of internal storage out of 22.8GB it is already used on this phone. Again we have 8GB of RAM. This phone also has a 4500 mAh battery size, and this phone it feels really light in hand. This phone also has an in-display fingerprint scanner, and the in-display fingerprint scanner is working very fast, no issue whatsoever. We have 90Hz refresh rate on this phone, no auto option on this phone. So now let's look at the camera, and you can see here's the camera UI looks like on this phone. So here is your normal and here is your 2x. We also have a 64 megapixel mode in which you can take full 64 megapixel shot. We also have AI mode on this phone. Now let's see video recording size with the back camera. And back camera maximum shoot full HD at 30 fps, no 60 fps with the back camera, no 4K option. On the back we also have a night mode, we also have a portrait mode in the mode section, we also have a pro mode, we also have a panorama, we also have slow motion on this phone, so that's really good thing. We also have a microscope lens on this phone, which is a really unique thing on this phone. So let me show you how is the microscope lens is working. You can go very close and you can see that's really good thing, and you can see, and this is how is the microscope lens is working. We also have this little bit zoom option. Zoom option is working on this phone, so you can go more close. As you can see, that's a good thing. So we have microscope on the front. We have 32 megapixel selfie camera. So here's the front facing camera looks like on this phone. Looks, I would say, really decent, not the best. We also have a portrait mode. The front camera also shoot full HD at 30 fps. Front camera also has a night mode, and the slow motion it is not available with the front camera. Also you can see in the video mode, who does not have any ultra steady mode, who does not have any bokeh video mode on this phone, that thing it is not available on this phone. So now let's talk about the battery size. Again, we have 4500 mAh battery size with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 680, and the battery life on this phone should be really good because the Snapdragon 680 it is a really efficient chipset. And thank you so much for watching this unboxing and my first impression regarding the Oppo F21 Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.